Right then, we're going to do the, hopefully, third attempt at part 2. Third attempt at part 2. What we're going to do is USB stick, not the one you saved everything to. First we need, pardon me a moment guys. Right, so the simplest way to get to it is Windows 10 download. Right. Click on this Windows 10 download disk image ISO file from Microsoft. Make sure it is from Microsoft. You know by the HTTPS up top here. HTTPS Microsoft.com. Mine is ENGB. Yours will probably end up being ENUS. Graple Lady K. You're in the US, so right. Download the tool now. That's what you want. Click download tool now. Save it to wherever it saves, because you're just going to open it from within your browser anyway. Save it. Once it's finished, open it up. Open. Click yes. Right. We can close the browser now. We can close the browser now. Oh, go on, you go play while I'm doing this, darling.
Okay.
Okay. Right, here we go. Right, click accept. I'm getting a couple of things ready. And take your ball outside. Go on, go play outside. Hey, ball. Hey, ball. Yeah, ball. There we go. Go on, boing. Boing. Go on and take it outside. Good, 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 good. Good girl. Right, upgrade this PC now. It's not what you want, because we're going to be doing a clean install. If you were upgrading from a previous version, obviously. But this is a clean install. Create installation media, USB flash drive, DVD or ISO file for the PC. Next. Obviously I'm choosing English United Kingdom. Edition Windows 10, which is what it is. Now 32 or 64-bit. I would imagine you'll be 64-bit. But if you can get to this PC, we'll see which it is. So if you open up your menu bar at the bottom with the either with the search or with your start bar, and just type in this, you'll get this PC. Right click it, go properties, and you'll get this window. Right. What you want to look at to determine your 32 or 64 is here. System type 64-bit operating system. If it says by 86 or 30, well, it'll say 32-bit operating system x86 based processor. You can have 32-bit operating system on x64 based processors, but not advisable. So anyway, that's the bit you're looking at, 64-bit operating system. So you know you want the 64-bit. Right, you can close that now. This PC icon I keep up here. I've always got that on my desktop. Right, so you choose your language. Windows 10, that's the only choice you get here because it's the latest Windows 10 you're downloading. Architecture, this is where you choose between 32 and 64. You can download both if you want to use your newly created media on yet another machine that's 32-bit. Which, you know, whichever suits you, but I'm just going to go 64-bit. And I click next. Right. In my previous video, I actually cocked it up a bit. I said the USB flash drive needs to be 4 GB. Now, I got that wrong. It needs to be at least 8 GB, as you can see there. So plug in our USB drive, our memory stick. Just close that because it's just opened it. Right, so make sure that's ticked. You do not want that. You want this top one USB flash drive ticked. Click on next. Here it is. There's your USB drive. There you go. Click next and just let it run. Now,
For 10 minutes.
no. Come on, say hello to everybody. Just
Hello.
wave at camera.
Hello.
Hello. Right, go on, you go out and play while I do this. Right, your progress bar will obviously go up. You don't get anything like any prompts, it will just progress up to a certain point and complete. And I'm going to pause this video now up to that point. See how simple this was so far? There's one little step to do after this to complete the installation media, and that's just to eject the media, just to make sure that it's completed and fully written to. So I'll pause this for now and see you in a few moments. Right, as you can see, we're at 98% progress. This is just the download phase. That took something like 5 minutes, thereabouts. Obviously it depends on your connection speed. And so once it's completed this, your progress bar will start again. So don't take your USB stick out. This progress now is writing to your USB stick. So once that completes, you're pretty much done then. But there is one final step just to make sure it's been fully written to. But we'll get to that when this progress reaches up towards 100 again. So I'll pause it again for now. Just showed you that bit there where the progress starts again. So once it gets to 100 the first time, don't go yanking the stick out. It's got another stage to do, which is writing to the drive. So see you in a moment. 98% on screen. Feel free to sing along if you want. Hey?
Miffy's boinging.
Yeah, Miffy's boinging. Kids' cartoons. On a bouncy castle, yeah. That piece of nice. Yeah?
I let one.
I know you've eaten one.
He said, is it nice?
I think you're being sarcastic. Is that nice? Well, I've eaten one. Nearly there, 99%. Yeah, my last pause, where did I get to now? I got to the 100% downloading and then a percentage of installing, and for some reason it crashed. Right, it says my USB flash drive is ready. Follow the mouse. Your USB flash drive is ready. Right, what I always do in this instance, click finish because it's done, and you get this. This may take a few minutes, but it doesn't. Right, down here, I've got all my icons selected in the sys-tray taskbar, whatever you want to call it. Safely remove hardware. Yours might be in a little arrow here, and then you get a box above it where that same icon is. So click on that. It's the safely remove hardware. Eject. Mine's called the CCR80. Yours will be called different, but click on the eject. When it says it's safe to remove, Windows is telling you that everything has been written to it. Right, there is another trick I do as well. It's not necessarily a trick, it's more of a tip. You probably don't have these icons on your desktop, so I'll do it the way that I would do it if I don't have these icons on my desktop. Hit the start bar down here, or the search. You can do it with the search and type in this, and you get this PC. Click on it. Right, these are my drives. You got Windows 10, temp and download, Windows 10 Insider Preview. Yours will probably just say C, and obviously your DVD drive, blah 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 blah. Now I've ejected that drive, but if I take it out, plug it back in, right, just close that, that's just a preview of it. There it is. ESD USB. Mine's called ESD USB, yours might be called something different. It's labelled it F. doesn't really matter what it's labelled, because I've got these other drives here. They've got nothing in them. So that you can identify your drive when you plug it in your PC, you can always right click that and go rename. Right, type in Windows 10. Just type in Windows 10 Spring. Oh, hang on, Windows 10. Yeah. Right, okay, I forgot you're limited on characters. If you type in Spring Update. Ah! I forgot you're limited to characters. I'll call it 1803, which is the version number for Windows 10. Actually, I'll call it W10_1803. So when I plug it in, I can ID it as that, so that you don't accidentally use another drive, or if you want to ID it. So there you go. Next step is the actual install. So that is going to be when I can actually install it. I've got nothing much to back up, but I've got a few jobs to do before I can do that, and I thought it would be a good time to strip down the PC, get rid of all the dust, see if I can get some more thermal paste in there, clean everything out, and install another hard drive that I'm going to be using as well. So it will take a little bit longer, and well, if you're watching this video actually recorded okay, so if it didn't, you won't. Oh, that's it for now. So keep that drive safe, keep it separate from your other drive. Don't you know, the one that you saved everything to, if you used a USB stick. Obviously if you used an external hard drive, you're not going to confuse that with your USB stick, so keep that drive safe, this USB stick, keep it safe, and keep your other one safe, so that when you do a clean install, you can get everything back as it was, all your programs, well, all your files that you made and saved, all in the right place. So that's that one for now. So TTFN, cheers.